Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hopefully we're recording right now. I think I clicked the record button there. But basically today in this video, hitting y'all with a little bit of a different video angle and actually recording off the phone today. I was like, you know what? Let me give this a shot. We're going to do this because I feel like it's easier to record with the phone, right? The camera is nice, but it is a little bit big, right? But aside from that, as you guys can see, everything we got right here today in this video, probably one of my most requested videos of all time. How do you guys sell bulk? And we got a lot more, as you guys can see. Boom, look at that. There's a lot more. So basically today in this video is kind of like explaining to you guys like how I got into selling bulk, how I scaled up my reselling business. And I'm not going to show you guys exactly everything about bulk selling, but I will give some really good tips that should guide you in the right direction. And basically what it takes to get to this point. You know what I mean? We got tons of Supreme box logos. You know what I mean? Stay tuned for the TikTok lives. I'm going to pop that up on the screen real quick. Running all these, the new Spider-Man tees, tons of other stuff, man. Spider-Man boxes also going to be running those together with the tees. So stay tuned. Check that out below. Check out my Instagram page. And yeah, buy and sell a lot over there. So if you're ever interested in bulk of anything I got for sale, boom, go to my Instagram. Hit me up. Let me know if you need these. Just got these in today. And we got tons of other stuff as well. Just let me know. And yeah, we're going to dive into it right now. Hope you guys will enjoy. And let's discuss how you guys can buy and sell bulk. Not just that, though. Again, mainly how to resell in 2026 the correct way. Some good tips. Let's dive into it. So, of course, the first tip I'm going to give, super excited that we just got these in. As y'all see, these are dope, man. These are doing some good numbers and apps, too. But it's the South and Pole. I'm just yapping. It's my birthday, so you know what I mean. I'm happy we got these all in yesterday on time, you know what I mean. And more land today, so a little great birthday surprise. But the first tip I have for you guys that I heavily recommend taking advantage of, and a lot of resellers, new resellers, will make this mistake, right? It's putting all your money, or right, a lot of your money, let's say you have like $500 or $1,000, throwing it all in an expensive sneaker instead of purchasing bulk or something more simple, right? A lot of the time when you're a newer reseller, it's good to start with smaller accessories. How I started reselling, right, was with stuff like this. I'd buy like one or, five of these, right? I'd get them at retail or a little bit under retail, right? And then I'd sell them for like, $40, $50 per. And that's how I started making, like 20, $30 each one or $20 each one. And I'd, do like 5 or 10 of those a day. And that's kind of like how I started reselling, right? A lot of the time, a big mistake, huge mistake people make. Now, this is not a mistake. If you get a pair of these for retail, the Nike Mines, this is good. You'll make like $100 if you get a pair of these. So always go for the Nike Mine releases. But a huge mistake a lot of people will make, right, is they'll be like, okay, we got some new Kobe's dropping, right? The only reason I even have these, I'll explain in a sec why I even have these, but, right, you'll see these and you'll be like, okay, I'm going to go for these and I'll make like $100. But if you look at these right now, they're literally like $200 on apps. They're like under retail. So I just dropped these out of there too, the 3D glasses. But yeah, you literally are making no money if you buy these, and boom, there goes like $200 of your cash. And you're going to have to sell them through apps to get your money back, and then you'll lose money eventually. But the only reason I have any of these pairs right here is because somebody, owed me some sneakers, and they didn't mail them to me on time, and their car ended up getting broken into. And I'm not hating on the guy, by the way, when I say this, if he's watching this. But he didn't mail my stuff on time, and his car got broken into, and then he ended up having to, take a bunch of time to pay me out cash and just some shoes he had instead of the ones that, I was originally looking for, which were really nice. They were like some blue tiles or something. I can't remember exactly which SB it was. It was rare, though. I think it was the Costco SBs, actually. So, yeah, I have these instead of those, basically, now. But I gave the guy time to pay it back. We were nice to him, you know what I mean? But man, I was so upset at first about that. I was like, dude, all because you didn't mail on time. I'm stuck with something I don't really need. But that's my first huge tip I'm going to give for a lot of my new resellers out there is focus on getting a lot for your money. Don't focus on just getting a nice thing for your money. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus on just getting $200 sneakers. So let's say you have $500. Don't focus on just getting like $250 sneakers and then flipping them for $300 each, right? Because you're only going to make $100 there. Instead, let's say focus on, you have $500, focus on getting like 25 packs of Supreme boxes or 25 packs of Supreme socks, something like that. Because if you get that many of those, right, you're going to be able to flip those, make 10 to 20 per on each, and you're making way more than you would ever have made on the shoes. So that's my first tip, biggest tip, have to mention that off the bat, is do not just focus on, what's reselling for the most, or, okay, I got to get this shoe. It's like $250. They're going to go for $300. That's only a $50 profit. And if you're selling them through apps, you're not really making anything. So just think about that. First tip, make your money work for you. Buy a lot for your bread. That's the key tip I got. Now, next up, this is just like a quick little mention, not necessarily a tip, but if you ever are needing bulk of anything, I actually do supply a lot of bulk on my Instagram. So if you are interested in getting into the bulk space a bit, right, different things like this, tees, etc., just hit me up. Let me know. I can show you kind of the different sales channels I sell through. I really recommend live selling. I think that's an important thing for scaling nowadays. This is actually going to actually directly dive me into my second tip right here. Make sure y'all check the IG page down below. But the second tip I have is use all the sales channels you can to your advantage. Keep in mind, hopefully I have not been covering my camera mic this whole time. If I have, oh my gosh, I'm about to re-record a lot, but that's aside from the point. Basically, my next tip is use all the sales channels you can. StockX now added a used feature. I actually made a video on that yesterday. So use all these features to your advantage, right? The StockX used feature, new feature, go, new, used. You got Grailed, you got eBay, you got TikTok Live, you got whatnot. You have so many apps nowadays for selling sneakers. There's no point to just short yourself and use one. You can even use Instagram. I'm completely forgetting about that. Instagram is a great place to meet a lot of people that resell and post content and anything kind of relating to, the resale game. So yeah, that's what I can say. Actually, where I met my Supreme guy, right, was originally on Instagram. He's not even on there anymore. But yeah, shout out my boy. I really appreciate you. And we got a lot here today. So second tip I recommend, use all the apps you can to your advantage. Do not just focus on one. That sometimes works for some people, but you're going to limit yourself if you just focus on one place. So try and, at least have like 2 good sales channels that you're going through. Got soaked in the rain, as you can probably tell, but little package delivery. I think it's like a pair of socks or something like that. But yeah, there's another tip. Now, another important tip I recommend is variety. You can see I got some tees here, right? We got some sweatpants. We got, there's some shoes there. There's long sleeves, boxers, short sleeves. That's another really big tip I recommend as a reseller. Now, it's going to be a bit harder to do at first, especially when you have a budget. But eventually, when you do scale up your business a bit, you make the right moves, you're going to want to, again, focus on variety. So don't just focus on shoes. Don't just focus on accessories, right? Something I recommend is going to get a little bit of everything, because the more well-rounded you are, the more people, right, you're going to be able to serve. Just think about this, because not everybody is just looking for shoes, right? And not everybody's just looking for Supreme. So you're going to want to also have other streetwear brands. But to that point as well, you're not just going to want to have streetwear brands. You're going to want to have sneakers to go with the shoes, because what if somebody wants to get a full outfit? You know what I mean? So think about things like this. Just like think about, if this is a tip that actually helps me out a lot. I think about like when I'm making a lot of these resale moves and I'm trying to buy something, I'm thinking about, okay, what would I pay on this myself? And then not only that, would I, pay a premium price for this? This is an item I'd be willing to pay resale for. If it's a no, then I'm not going to go pay a resale price for it, or even try and sell that item, right? Unless I'm getting a really, really good price on it, right? You would think like a lot of the time, right? Like Supreme accessories, some of those like socks, things like that, like are retail. You would think those aren't really good flips, but if you buy a lot of them at once, you can get a really good price on them and they become amazing flips. So think about things like that. Just try and hit that variety. And again, if you're ever interested in like bulk buying, the main way you kind of get into bulk buying is just kind of time. Like that's the only thing I can really tell you. Like you got to have the capital for it. It takes a lot of time. You got to find the right connections. And none of that is really easy to do, because people are very, very picky. But eventually you find the right ones. And hey, I'm always on my IG too. But another tip I recommend is just get connected, man. Follow people. Just start a page on Instagram. Get your name out there. That's by far the best way to, get more stuff your way, is have a good, trustworthy name, reliable source, and just sell consistently. That's what I recommend. Be consistent and be trustworthy, and you can get a lot more in. That's what I recommend. Now, I wasn't really gonna like put this video or this tip in the video today, but I feel like it's important. And you know what? For my newer resellers, I just want to let you know the opportunity there. I feel like live selling is probably one of the most important things to take advantage of nowadays. Now, you may not like being on camera, you may not prefer it, it may not be your thing, but I'm letting you know, just get a bit familiar with it, or get your business to a point where you can hire some people to go live for you, because it's great. You can meet a lot of people. There's tons of buyers with think of these live apps like Whatnot, TikTok, etc. There's just a lot of people on these apps. Think about it. There's lots of people that use TikTok, lots of people that use Whatnot, and you get to meet a lot of people that are interested in your products, right? That want to buy this kind of stuff from you, and they will pay good prices, fair prices usually on it, right? As long as you're willing to do the auctions or whatever it takes, right? So that's what I think, man. It's just take advantage of all these live selling channels nowadays. They're really good. They allow you to sell a lot of stuff at once and meet a lot of buyers and scale up your business as well, because some of those apps do allow you to share, again, some of your other pages like Instagram, things like that. So that's always super dope. So think about that. Definitely another tip I want to give right there is use live selling, because That's a huge thing nowadays. I think a lot of people just don't like doing because, again, getting on camera. But people don't really care, man. Just do it. Give it a try. Like, seriously. I mean, dude, when I started YouTube, I was 13. Do you think if you were more scared than I was at 12 or 13 to start a YouTube channel, if you're older than that and you're scared to do it, you got it. Come on, bro. Lock in. 12 to 13-year-old me was not terrible. Come on now. You can do it. I'm watching. Look at me right now. You can do it. Come on now. So I'm just saying, take advantage of live selling. But seriously, that's just a point I just want to bring up right there. We started it very, you can do it too. Anybody can. There's no point of being afraid. Literally, I was getting roasted all the time. Like, by my friends, everything. Now, some of them work for me. You know what I mean? It's like, shoot, just do it. Do it. It's fun. So yeah, please, just use live selling. It's a very big thing nowadays, and a lot of people ignore it. Another tip I recommend, and this is a super OG tip. I can't remember. This is like a tip I remember listening to when I was like 14 or 15 years old. It was some sneaker YouTuber from way, way back then. I can't remember his name. I just remember his name being like Mike or something like that. So shout out Mike, whoever it is. I appreciate you. Just want to let you know this tip is great, and I heavily recommend it. You're not going to make money on everything. Even nowadays, there will be things on live that I just lose money on. I'm like, how did I just lose money on that? But you're going to lose money on things. It just will happen. You can't make money on every item you resell, and especially with those sneakers nowadays, you see that a lot more often. That's why I'm telling you guys to be cautious about a lot of this sneaker stuff nowadays, is because a lot of sneakers are dropping in price. A lot of shoes are going under retail, and a lot of people only are able to get the shoes, right, for retail price. Unless you're buying bulk, you're not really getting under retail prices on shoes. You know what I mean? It just is not happening like that. So just going to be honest with you guys right there. That's kind of what I think is that just be honest with yourself. You're not going to make money on everything. I don't even expect to make money on every single one of these. Do I expect to make money on most of them? Yes, and I'm sure I will. But you know what I mean? It's like you can't go into anything with the expectation like I'm going to make, money on every single one of these. Like, it just will not happen. It just doesn't happen in the world. And I mean, again, I could make money on everyone. A miracle could happen, but it's just, I'm not going in with that mindset. And that's why I recommend you approach a lot of shoot things with, a lot of pretty much anything with. Just go in with the expectation, we could lose a little bit here, but we're probably going to win. So just think about that. You know what I mean? Unless it's a shoe that is under retail, then you might be cooked. But just think about that. You want big money on everything, but you can make money on most things. So just buy the right things. That's big tip I got right there. And yeah, really, other than that, the only tip I recommend, and this is a very basic business one, I'm sure most of you guys already understand this or are already doing this, right? But just make sure you separate everything in terms of like your business funds, right? Like, let me make this make sense for everybody. So what you make on a shoe release, right? Like your profit, keep that separate. Don't just put that in the same like account or everything else, right? As unless you're going to put it back into like another sneaker or another like accessory or something like that, make sure you're separating your profit and of course what you're putting into all these shoes, right? Because you're going to want to be able to buy more shoes, but also enjoy the money you make a bit. Keep in mind, of course, at first when I was scaling up my business, I really didn't keep any of the money for myself, right? I was just putting it back in to get more product and get more stuff. And that's kind of the approach I recommend you taking, right? Is just kind of put it back into getting more product, right? But I definitely recommend that if you're a newer reseller or if you've already been reselling for a bit and you aren't doing that, just make sure you're separating everything. It's going to help you organize a lot better on the daily and also just, again, help you enjoy what you make a bit more. So that's just a really basic business tip. I'm sure most of you guys, again, are already doing this, but if you aren't, I heavily recommend doing this because it's going to help you enjoy things a bit more and just make it more fun for yourself. You know what I mean? You'll actually be able to see like, okay, I've made this and that. And, that's always a good part of it. So don't forget that. And yeah, we'll head down here for a sec just so I can show you all like the long sleeves and, some of the other stuff we got down here. There's a pair of fragment lows I got to organize. But yeah, that's really what I can say, bro, when it comes to like sneakers nowadays. Is it a tricky spot with like reselling sneakers and accessories and all that nowadays? Yes, it definitely is. And one thing I really recommend is just focus on not just one thing. You know what I mean? If you focus on just one thing, if that thing fizzles out, you're kind of cooked. You know what I mean? So like you want to just make sure you're focusing on more than one thing. I think that's probably the most important tip I could give right here today. Just make sure, you see I got a lot of Supreme here. I do love Supreme, but again, I have other brands as well. Lots of Nike stuff. Also a lot of like Spider stuff, other brands like that. You can see we got more than Nike masks right here. So you know what I mean? It's stuff like that. Like you don't just want to have only one thing to sell because then it'll become kind of tricky, right? If that thing starts losing money or whatever it is, right? So just be smart there. That's what I recommend. Take the right approach. Don't trip yourself up too much. That's just really what I kind of think about reselling nowadays. Again, you don't want to narrow yourself down with just focusing on one thing. So that's really What I can say, man, again, I'm not really just focusing on shoes, as you can see, and that's been what's been best for me, and I heavily recommend you do the same. Don't just focus on sneakers right now. Sneakers have been really tricky these last couple months, and yes, Supreme and other brands have been doing great. I heavily recommend you look into those ones that, have a lot right now. So again, if you guys do want more content like this, go ahead, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Hopefully it was helpful, man. I tried to give y'all some good tips today, so hopefully they actually assisted at least one of you guys today. You can check me out on my Instagram page down below. Enter that brick after brick giveaway. Completely forgot to mention the fact that ends in like a couple days, and I appreciate all the birthday wishes as well, man, that you guys have been sending. Thank you all so much, man. We have so much more on the way these next couple years, man. So we're gonna keep grinding, keep scaling up the business, looking to get that warehouse soon, and just heading towards the big goals we got. You know what I mean? I think that's the big thing we got here. So that's really what I can mention, guys. If there's anything else I forgot, of course, the TikTok lives, check that out down below as well. I'm really just chilling here right now on the staircase, and I gotta unpack and sort through all these right now for the live later. Don't miss the TikTok lives down below, man. That's where I've been grinding so much lately. So running through all these teas and other stuff like that. We'll do some this weekend as well. So see you guys there later today. And hey, if you missed that, don't worry, I'll be live there probably again on Sunday, because I do got to pack Saturday, everything from, what we're doing today. So that's what I can say, guys. That's really how you can scale up your resale business this year. What I recommend, just be consistent, buy the right things. Don't just focus on one brand. Don't just focus on sneakers. And of course, build up your connections over time. Focus, again, if you have a smaller budget at first, again, you want to get the most amount for the money you have. Right? That's really how you make money with reselling nowadays. It's not on the premium products. You aren't noticing things like Travis Scott sneakers are going for like $300 flat nowadays. You're making most of your money, again, reselling what you can get the most out of your money for. So if you, for example, $500, 20 Supreme socks, $500, 20 Supreme boxers. Like, try and do things like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I recommend. Hit me up. I could actually offer you that deal on the socks. Just let me know. And again, that's what I recommend. Like how to scale up your biz. Don't just focus on one thing and trying to get the most for your bread at first, and save your profits. And that's it for the tax man and yourself. All right. Peace out, squad. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Catch you then. Peace.